Hello, beautiful Sag Nation. How are you? This is Mary Ellen. I am very eager to share all the messages that have come through with you, for you, about you, and your love destiny for the last period of November. My guides are chattering already. So, gang, I did the reading. Don't know what happened. It did not record. So, we're just going to go through this rather quickly. I'm going to show you the cards that came out. Okay, there they are. Beautiful array of cards. I'm going to pull this closer so you can see. All right, so Sag, what we're looking at is the energy of the relationship. This is the Seven of Pentacles. So there's a desire, there's an effort. Having attained some level of mastery, which is the level of the sixes, you're moving on into growth. And this is in the placement of the relationship. So there's some new growth coming forward inside the relationship. As for you, Sag, look at that. Really grounded. Two of Cups. Power, passion, love. Grounded in to the earth. I love this depiction. See that? So there's something that's going on between the two of you. You are sharing energy with each other in a very tender, beautiful way. In order to have growth, to have learning, to have healing, and to bring the energy that you carry, Sag, into balance. And you're doing that by communicating with another person. And the communication is coming from the love energy. It's perfect. Look, my guide said, just as predicted, there it is. So, Six of Cups, Two of Cups. My guides are talking about the numerology and the astrology. So check your astrology this month, okay? So those two things, numerologically, that adds up to an 8. The energy of the universe, abundance, the ebb and flow of the sacred between two people. That's what we're talking about this end of November. So we see that you are managing the realm of the cups. You're developing more deeply into the realm of love energy, Sag. And that's why we see the cup that looks like the sacred chalice, the Ace of Cups, just behind your head. You must be thinking about it. You must be receiving some energy and some understanding and some knowledge about the way the level of the cups and the number of cups grows into your life, increasing amounts of love energy with somebody, most likely for many of you, that you've been with before on some level, or maybe it's somebody from your past, some person with whom you feel the radiant energy of love, vibration, that causes you to feel very tender and very sweet, and really wanting to offer them this tenderness and this sweetness that is growing up from within you. I love that. So your person shows up as the Hermit. Look how sweet that is. A moth or a butterfly standing up on top of the mound. Maybe it's an ant. Ant can carry some incredible, like 1,000 times its weight or something. Which, if you've ever seen an ant walking across a piece of land, my guides are saying a piece of property, carrying a piece of a potato chip or something like that. You understand what I'm talking about. So your ant, your beautiful Hermit, is carrying some weight, and they are using their light to look deep into their own life. Look from a higher perspective by going inward to be less affected by the outer world so that they can gain some wisdom. It's grounded. Your person might be an earth sign, or they might be just doing their best to ground themselves in some earth type energy in order to perform some introspection. And their energy is perfectly displayed. That's what I just said. And the Six of Pentacles came out. They're doing their best to gain mastery in gaining balance and becoming balanced, reaching out, asking for assistance, perhaps within the relationship, perhaps within their lives. It may have something to do with another person, but they are doing their best to ground whatever the challenges And often the challenge is a feeling of lack, or lack of balance, lack of presence in some way with somebody or some situation in their life. So if your person's a little bit not available, you know, if your person says, babe, I need some time, I gotta take a rest, I need to go away by myself for a week. My guys are showing me pictures of, like, you know, a country cabin in front of a little pond or a lake, just to have some introspection. They need to feed themselves. They need to feed their soul, or the energy wouldn't be showing up this way. So these are the things, these are the energies available to the relationship. The relationship itself, the energetics of the relationship, has the intention of entering the next phase of its existence. And the energy inside the relationship, the love, has reached mastery. So there are 3 6s on the table. It adds up to 18. 18, 1 plus 8, again, an 8, equals 9. This moment in the relationship has attained mastery, and it is getting ready to take the next step. The mastery has brought it into the fullness of its evolution. This is what the victory has been inside the relationship. Take some time to celebrate. Before you make the next effort into abundance and walk through the Golden Gateway to collect the abundance that's awaiting you, I think it might be a good idea to take a pause, take some inference from your sweet one who's going into the deep. Maybe, if you can do it, make a little love nest ceremony right at home. You don't have to go away. If you can go away, go do a little Airbnb, someplace quiet where you can hear the crickets, and just sit out on the porch in front of the pond. My guys are showing me a picture of 2 lovers sitting on a deck of a cabin in front of a body of water, reflective of the love element, just sitting in the rocking chairs and having tea or morning coffee, listening to the crickets at night. Last chance for those of you who are in the Northeast or the winter type of climates here in the U.S. So maybe that's the garden gate they want you to walk through together into the abundance, into the inspiration, the prophecy of what is meant to come forward after all the things you've been through to build the relationship and bring it into balance. You deserve to have a treat, don't you? So, that's why they're saying the love energy. There she is, Queen of Cups, who does sit in front of the love energy, the element of water. She's contemplating the cup with a lot of purity and a lot of feminine power. She's working on increasing that which is residing within the cup, which represents your relationship. She's getting ready to take the lid off the cup, but what she's doing, if you really look at her, see how focused she is on the cup? She's manifesting something. She's working her magic. I love these depictions. Aren't they fabulous? So that's what's going on. In this period of time in November, Sag, we're going to take a hike over to Patreon, and I'm going to finish the reading. The full reading will be there. So link is below. Click the link. Join us on Patreon. It's a very modest donation. I invite you to come with us on this journey. There are going to be some Patreon community exclusive to Patreon, some things coming forward after the new year. I look forward to seeing you there. If not, enjoy the energy. Drop me some messages. Let me know how you're experiencing this. I learn a lot from you folks every month. And thanks for being here. Have a lovely holiday, Sag, if I don't see you. And Goddess willing, I'll be here in December to check in about the energy coming forward, bringing us into the solstice. Bye now.